My feed
is nonstop, yo.
Inundated. We're all laughing because I was joking around before about how this has never happened before in internet history.
Yes.
I literally believe sincerely, and I mean this, and you thought that I was being hyperbolic.
I don't.
I'm not.
I don't.
He is showing up on my feed non-fucking-stop.
Dude.
I'm not clicking on it. It's just next video is him in that accent, which I don't know what the fuck country that is.
I'll be trying to figure that shit out, too.
And the entire media is attacking him on a daily basis. Buy the special, motherfucker. Buy the special. Real talk.
Here's what's crazy. I've been seeing him on TikTok.
TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying?
He everywhere, yo. He unstoppable.
Instagram.
His YouTube shorts.
Instagram, YouTube shorts.
You're wearing your YouTube shorts right now. You were talking about. You got your YouTube shorts on right now.
Oh, fuck you. All I'm trying to say is Hunter Biden got
No, he's undeniably funny. You can't even act like a guy not funny.
He's funny. Yeah,
he's funny, bro.
If he's playing in your city, go see him. Watch his show. Just let him see that you support him, because right now he's being surrounded by people in this industry who are letting him know that he has to apologize, who are letting him know that people, Jimmy Fallon talking about people coming and crying for his Me Too comment. So it is important that he see that you guys are out there. And I know he'll probably play it off and he'll probably be embarrassed by the support, because this right now to me is the most egregious, blatant example of the left taking someone out for using their words. Worse, taking a comedian out for using his words.
Have you seen the guy who does YouTube videos and he like breaks down comedians acting like he just doesn't acting like they're great, and it's almost like a scientific breakdown of jokes?
Yeah.
He goes through Cristelia's and it is so fucking funny. He just destroys him. He oh my God.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's like, see, right here, he's repeating it so that people know that he's making a joke, which is very effective. You can tell he's a seasoned comedian because he said it 4 to 5 times to get people laughing, and he's laughing, which is
yes, it's so good. Cristelia, the reason, if you're wondering why we're making fun of him, is because he has sex with children.
If I see another person who's done stand-up for 3 years, it's like, my special's coming out in 2 weeks, I'm gonna fucking, I'm pissed, dude.
I do teach piano lessons as well.
Oh yeah? Oh, you're a teacher? Oh yeah? Whoa. He's all like, I'm a teacher. Oh my God, there's so many trash comedians, I can't even fucking believe it.
And like the whole crew's like, yes, Myles, like, yes. And Myles is like, just doing God's work here.
No, come on, he did not say that. He did not say that.
No, he did. He said, just doing God's
I don't think he has any like unironic fans. Like I said, his entire community just makes fun of him. It's amazing.
One of the things that I think is interesting about this is that, this is the third one of these videos that they released. And the first one, there was tremendous outrage. Second one, tremendous outrage. And that's when YouTube said, we're not going to let you post these videos.
I went and saw him at the Palladium about a year or 2 ago. And it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen.
Really?
And one of my friends, another comic that I respect a lot, gave him a standing ovation. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And he was like, I understand why you feel the way you do, but I just love seeing the act. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. What was bad about that? It was aggressively corny.
It's tricky, too, responding to a crowd like that, too, because you have to be funny, but you can't be too mean, right? You can't hit a fly with a sledgehammer.
One of the best stupid, poor comedians working today, for sure.
I just really encourage this group to think carefully about this sad attempt at humor.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me here on Jokes Explained Live with Myles Anderson, professional joke explainer. Gutfeld Bingo edition, which we do here every Monday. We watch the episodes of the TV show Gutfeld, the #1 late night television show, and then we play bingo on it. Get your bingo cards. You may see it ticking away there at the bottom of the screen. Got a lot of the regulars in here again. Welcome back, guys. Get your bingo cards. Do not forget Disco. Thank you for the 30 biddies. I think I may have fixed the channel alerts, but we will find out as we go through the stream. Now, we've got a big slate of stuff to watch. I don't know if you guys have seen the news. Eric Swalwell. There it is. Speaking of Swalwell, thank you.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Very good timing from Sauerkraut with the test, but also new scandal with a Democrat, as always.
Your fantasy quarterback, Jack.
Not
Cam
his
Newton.
dad.
Gordo.
Cam Newton.
Mwah.
Good game.
Good pick.
Thank you for the resub, and thank you for the kiss on the mouth. Thank you for watching, Gordo, a frequenter here at the streams, multiple bingo champion. I should explain how bingo works if you're new here. You need if you gotta get your bingo card, and you can only play on Twitch. And if you win at the end of the stream, I will watch a link that you submit to the chat. So as soon as you win, throw your link in there. If you don't have a link, you can donate your link submission to the chat, and the first person to reply, I'll watch that link. We also have the day traders ticker. Whoever the top day trader is, will get their link played as well. Those are the rules. Get the housekeeping out of the way. You got a minute and 30 seconds to get your bingo cards. We've got a lot. We've got a lot that's going on in the news today. Chat's not on the screen, by the way. Oh no. Thank you, Gordon. Travis Gravity, thanks for the 100 biddies. Travis Gravity, top day trader as of now. Now, we've got so much in the Rumbleverse. We mostly watch Rumble videos here on Mondays. It's kind of a Rumble Monday. Whoa! Rainbow Run just gifted 10 subs. Holy shit! Rainbow Run, thank you very much for your generosity, and congratulations to the receivers of all those gift subs. Thank you so much. That's a big pile of gifts. It's Merry Christmas, everyone. Rainbow Run, thank you very much. And we do say Merry Christmas here all year around, no matter what the Dems tell us. no matter how much they try and shut us down. Merry Christmas from Rainbow Run to everybody else in the stream. Thank you so much. Look at this. We've got there's so much in the news, and this is the best way to figure out what's going on. You just go to Rumble, you go to my feed, and you find out there's a U.S. blockade. The world order is crumbling. How is this legal? Kanye West kicked out of England. Swalwell doesn't end well. Perfect title. It rhymes. Jimmy Kimmel, hilarious just to imagine him. Let's do a little Benny Johnson AI off the top here. A long one.
What is this?
This ain't it, man.
The function.
Excellent AI content generation from Benny's team. Well prompted. Well prompted, my friend. Have I done Rob Schneider's CPAC stand-up? Absolutely. We have watched it live on stream. I think I might have watched it on multiple streams. It is so funny, and the crowd is really not giving it up. And it is such a shame because he started out, he does a lot of Gutfeld jokes, but in a stand-up format. So that's, excellent stuff. Sorry, Barbuckle. It might be on previous streams. Maybe I'll watch a little bit of it again. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Truly. Ligor says, I love seeing his face after AI. Yes. It's so disappointing. Isn't real life so disappointing? When you see awesome shit like this, and then the AI stops, and it's just like some fucking meat sack sitting there with glassy eyes. So lame. You guys, the bingo's starting now. Also, there's only 4 episodes of Gutfeld because the Artemis mission was this week. I don't know if you heard about this, but America invaded outer space and claimed the other side of the moon last week. Isn't that exciting? They claimed the other side of the moon, and so Gutfeld was interrupted for Artemis. I don't know what. I guess they must have known that this was going to happen, because I wouldn't want all those jokes to go to waste. But anyway, look what we've got here. I'm gonna get your bingo cards ready to go here. Let's see how many we got. We got 18 players for bingo. Not too bad. Not too bad, everybody. Tyrus already. He's right there. It looks like Tyrus is hosting this Gutfeld April 6th. That's pretty crazy, but you know what? Tyrus is a familiar face, which still makes me feel safe and ready to laugh. What it is. Whoa, Greg is here. Never mind. Never mind. It was just Tyrus was just the Tyrus was just the thumbnail. 5 years, guys. Cheers. Hey, cheers to 5 years, Greg. Only 5 years on the air, already smashing. I think the majority of the time, smashing the other late night hosts.
I agree. Good evening, everyone. So, a U.S. airman stranded behind Iranian enemy lines was rescued in a high-stakes mission by American forces.
Okay. Where is this going? Rescued a missing crew member F-15 down by Iran in a daring mission. Almost as daring as trying to steal Joy Behar's cheesecake. Maybe?
They haven't seen a rescue this daring since Pete Hegseth was extracted from Fox and Friends.
No, just a little Fox joke for the crew. Very funny. You see why that's funny? Because we all know and love Pete Hegseth, America's #1 war chief. I think that's his official title. And Fox is the same network that Gutfeld's on, so a little bit of internal ribbing. Very funny, very roasty.
Of course, the rescue was pulled off by SEAL Team 6.
SEAL Team 6. Did we see this already? Is this SEAL Team 4? Is this the... I think we've seen... This is The View.
Which makes SEAL Team 1 through 5 wondering, hey, did we do something at the holiday party? Seriously, where's 1 through 5? Anyway, on Sunday, Rosie O'Donnell posted...
Oh my God. So this happens on Gutfeld sometimes. Okay, we've been through this before. It can sometimes feel like a bit of a fever dream. Sauerkraut sort of was the first one to sort of point this out. But truly, there was the same story. There was the same news SEAL Team 6 setup, but the punchline was actually The View. Either that or I may have dreamed it. And this is the problem, right? Because my dreams are now a mix of Gutfeld jokes and Benny Johnson AI prompts. And I haven't slept in a long time, but it's worth it for you guys. Now, Rosie O'Donnell here, somehow somebody let her near their child. Careful, because she's going to eat that baby. That baby looks like a prime roast.
A photo holding her new grandchild.
Oh, poor bastard.
Look, she's got a mask. Oh. She's got a mask on. Guys, the pandemic ended, what, 15 years ago now? Get in my belly. Very good reference, DJ. Chemics to the Austin Powers, very famous documentary about England.
The strange part, when they held a gender reveal party, it was for Rosie.
Got him. Gender reveal party. Do we have misgender? We have the 51 misgendered. Rosie O'Donnell. Rosie O'Donnell's gender is sort of mean lesbian, I believe, is the official gender. I can say ugly as well. That's just, I think that's implied.
NASA said Sunday that the toilet on the Artemis 2 rocket broke again, and the astronauts have resorted to going to the bathroom in bags.
Jerry Nadler. Jerry Nadler. He's the poo. He's the poo man. The poo man group. Who's in the poo man group? Jerry Nadler, Joe Biden. And we haven't heard a lot of JB Pritzker. But he's just fat, and fat usually implies poo, because it implies like a large volume of poo.
Been there, done that, said one man. A little slow. I thought we were doing something different there.
Nope. Very funny. And we got poo. Yep. 59. And we also got Jerry Nadler. Excellent stuff. We are on track. We are on schedule. We are on task. Where's Jerry? There he is. 40. Travis Gravity says P as well. Now, chat predicted yes, and I predicted. That was a good group effort, guys. And if it feels good to work together, even though, in terms of a society, you don't want to be doing that. It's individual winners and losers. But on this, in the context of bingo, it does feel good to work together sometimes. Myles predicted the joke. We all did it. Now, poo and P, P is kind of implied, but I think we can be optimistic for P in the future.
Great timing. Today was the annual Easter egg hunt on the White House lawn. Trump congratulated the winners and declared the other kids sad, low-energy losers. Yeah, and he's right. Over the weekend, 45 people showed up in Washington Square Park for the Epstein Easter egg hunt.
Uh-oh. Now, what's really interesting to see this, the Epstein jokes, right? Because we, in the old days, it was very fun to make fun of Epstein and Epstein stuff. And then it became sort of like, let's stop talking about it. And now it's become Epstein equals Bill Clinton. Remember? Don't forget that, chat. Do not forget. If you need to understand Gutfeld's jokes, you have to understand the ideology we are all believing. And that is Epstein equals Clinton. Epstein equals Clinton. Maybe we get a Hillary Clinton joke here. Who do you think it's going to be, Bill or Hillary, or maybe both? Epstein equals Clinton. Let's see if we're still on the right path here.
Hillary Clinton was invited.
And holy shit. I'm one of the best. There it is. Zaphod, you got it. 21 is fat. Is fat? Is Nadler fat though? I thought the joke was that he just shits himself. Was it also that he's fat? I'll give it. I think sauerkraut might be fishing, but sauerkraut has got to go away and might not be on the next streams for a little while. So I'm gonna be kind.
Who's your fantasy quarterback, Jack?
Cam Newton.
Gonzo, thanks for resubscribing.
Understand.
My 9-month sub baby. Mwah! Congratulations. What? Gonzo. Are you going to reveal the gender of your sub baby? What's the gender of your sub baby? And remember, there's just 2.
But she left everyone hanging.
Has killed people.
Yeah.
Gotta kind of tip the hat on that one.
Megan Rapinoe.
Tyrus, you gotta tip the hat on that one. Absolutely. Great joke. Gonzo says, always male. Correct answer. Correct answer, Gonzo. Trying to just find has killed people here. Just looking around. There we go. Megan Rapinoe. We're just trying to whittle it down to a certain type of woman. A man. That's going to be the joke.
Said the ban on trans competing against females in the Olympics is their way of whittling it down to a certain type of woman. And she's right. One without a dick.
Got him. Hey. Audio Bungalow. I have no message. Just sharing moolah with the person who finally made comedy legible. Audio Bungalow. Thank you so much for your donation. A super chat from the YouTube universe, from the Alphabet Company, one of our favorite tech companies, top 3 at least. Thank you, Audio Bungalow. Thank you very much for your generosity. I'm so glad you have been helped understand why comedy is funny, and some of the the nuances and details of some of the best comics work today. It heartens me to know, to imagine you going home, throwing on Rob Schneider at CPAC, and just laughing and slapping that mic on the knee. Is funny legal again? Yes. Thank you, President Trump.
Yeah. Over the weekend, a toddler's hand got caught in a wolf's mouth at the Hershey Park Zoo.
A wolf's mouth. Okay. This is a scary story. This is a frightening story. But, oh, because Satella Disco says 57 penis. Penis was mentioned. I will give you that one. Willy Wonka joke, maybe a wolf's mouth. Wolf Blitzer.
While his parents were on their phones. The child is expected to recover and excel at basketball.
Never mind. Never mind. It's this is a Teen Wolf movie joke.
And finally, new footage shows that Tiger Woods admitted to the cops that he took a few pills before failing the sobriety test.
Admitted he took a few pills before failing the sobriety test. This is hard. Hunter Biden. That's a good guess, actually. Hunter Biden. I like that.
When asked how many, he replied, 4! Don't clap.
Wow.
All right. So let's go to.
So so this is like a this is a groaner. Okay. That's the type of joke that makes you groan. And it's, it's like puns fall into that category. The game of golf involves a golf club, a golf ball, 300,000 cubic meters of water, and a some sort of little cart, and but also you yell 4. If you hit the golf ball in an undesired place, you yell 4. And I don't know how that came to be. I don't know why it's the number 4. But maybe it's just because the vowel allows you to yell a bit louder. I think it's Italo Disco for the biddies.
Trump and a bunny.
You don't mind when the enemy is weak, but that enemy is strong. Not so strong like they were about a month ago. I can tell you, in fact, right now they're not too strong at all.
That's the war bunny. It comes out whenever we're talking about war. Don't with the war bunny. Anyway, so an American F-15 airman gets shot down over Iran, survives injured and alone, hiding in the mountains for a day and a half, living off the land without so much as a Netflix password. Hundreds of miles from the nearest Starbucks and its life-giving Wi-Fi. All while the Iranians are hunting him like he's a goat who knows how to keep a secret. So what do? We send in SEAL Team 6.
What?
And its life-giving Wi-Fi. All while the Iranians are hunting him like he's a goat who knows how to keep a secret.
Okay. So there's the Gutfeld. So the joke here is that people in Iran have sex with goats. Very funny stuff. That's like a classic racist stereotype, and so that always makes you laugh.
So what do? We send in SEAL Team 6. We run a deception campaign to convince the enemy he's already gone. We launch airstrikes on anyone getting too close. And when some of our own aircraft can't get out, we blow them up. Yeah. Then we rescue.
Yeah. You in the crowd. Yeah.
The guy. Yeah. Hey, come on. It wasn't just me. But talk about the immense cost and risk to rescue just one American. Could another country do that? The French can't even rescue Macron from his wife.
Oh. Macron getting slapped. That Chekhov censored? I did Chekhov censored, yes.
But
yes, the U.S. has so many resources they can send in a whole division to rescue one downed pilot. Thank you to all of my fellow Americans for filing your taxes this year. Make sure, I don't know when the deadline is, but make sure you file your taxes. We need that tax money so that we can continue to rearm the world's greatest and largest military, so that we can seize the sacred oil and make it continue to flow beautifully into our SUVs. Thank you. Don't forget.
Do any of these countries have those values baked in? Hell, our enemies ask their men to blow themselves up. Listen to former CENTCOM Commander General Frank McKenzie sum it up perfectly.
We did, in fact, lose a couple of aircraft in that mission. But I would just tell you, it takes a year to build an aircraft. It takes 200 years to build a military tradition where you don't leave anybody behind. You take the aircraft trade any day in a situation like this.
That's what we believe in. Time-honored values like loyalty, sacrifice, and blowing up.
Blowing shit up. A lot of shit did get blown up. And it was all shit that should be blown up.
Changed from how the military had to operate under the last...
A 200-year military tradition. Say it with you guys. Never leave a man behind and always follow Israel's orders.
Guy, when the only sense of duty was in Joe Biden's pants.
Joe Biden's... The only sense of duty was in Joe Biden's pants. You guys, that was a fast one. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Greg Gutfeld. So, and I think, so Jerry Nadler...
Poop joke.
Poop joke. Thank you, Z. Brad Bell, on the soundboard there perfectly. So Joe Biden shits himself because he's old. Jerry Nadler shits himself because he's fat. So I'm going to give you Isolde on that one as well. And duty. So duty refers to poo. That's what you say. That's what little kids who are just learning to speak English say for poo. They say, "I'm little doodles. I'm little doodles." Because you can't swear in America. Okay, you need to understand. Curse words are not good, but you can exterminate an entire population of a people's. As long
We're
as
still
you don't
hearing
swear.
some on the left whine about the cost of the rescue, and yet if it's funding for undocumented trans men getting abortion, money's no object.
Undocumented trans men that's illegal immigrants, and it's constantly flooding across the border here.
Makes me wonder, have they ever really had to rescue anything? Like cities, minorities, children? Because that's their wheelhouse, right? Yet look at them. When you call 911, they send a social worker instead of a cop. They strand millions of travelers just to make a political point. They fill women's...
Did you guys know that the Democrats caused all the airport delays? Keep that in mind.
Locker rooms and bathrooms and prisons with more perverts than a strip club
58.
offering a free lunchtime buffet. If you gave a Democrat...
Look at that. That's what a Democrat locker room bathroom looks like. Every gender's in there. And you know this. Like as soon as men and women are allowed into the same bathroom, it's just a total sexual assault fest. Sorry to tell you, it's just the truth. Men cannot contain themselves. Okay? It's just natural instinct.
That a strip club offering a free lunchtime buffet. If you gave a Democrat a choice between saving a teenage girl or the bearded creep leering at her in a restroom, who do you think they'd rescue? You know the answer because they boast about it. Democrats allowed cities to get overrun with criminal illegal aliens while ignoring the women who pay the price for it. And the one time they did try a rescue, it was an illegal preying on these women.
Yep.
Look at the military under Biden. For 4 years under Joe, they targeted words, what troops were saying and reading, and we needed to be rescued from that. Then in comes Trump, and so do real-world priorities. It's no longer promoting pronouns, it's protecting America.
Yes.
Hell, the Dems wouldn't even rescue us from one of their own, Joe Biden. They knew he was done and still kept him in charge.
Yes, and it's important to remember this. Even though Joe Biden was voted out over 13 years ago, it's important to never forget. Don't you guys never forget, Democrats kept an ancient president in the White House, auto-penning everything all day. They also, Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, also the Dems did the airport thing. You know, just, it's important to never forget.
But perhaps the Dems never rescued anyone because it made no sense.
Exactly.
After all, a man who ties a woman to a railroad track doesn't untie her when the train approaches. But this rescue also reveals another difference.
Exactly. And that's a good cartoon reference there.
Here you have people who hope for the best and feel great relief when the Yank is rescued. Then you have those who hope for the worst and feel nothing because it didn't go the way they preferred, which is driven by Trump hate, their filter for everything. Look, in war, we don't know anything, but we fill those gaps of uncertainty with hope. We look at what Trump's done before and what our military is capable of. Our faith isn't blind. It's based on past demonstrations of swift and definitive action. But if your baseline is derangement, what do you fill your uncertainty with? Hopeful pessimism. You need it to go wrong to support your hatred for Trump. Oh, they will gripe, oh, sure, you win the battles, but you're losing the war. Even though they never met a war they couldn't lose, including the war on...
Exactly. That's totally true, right? And the Dems don't understand. If Trump wants to do anything, they should support him because it's in the best interest of America. If Donald Trump launched an amphibious invasion of France, okay, ours the deal. The Dems would be like, "Oh, why are you invading France? Why are you? I hope it fails." It's like, listen, okay, the troops have been deployed. God bless the troops. It's so simple. They have to make it so annoying.
Control top pantyhose. But then, what are the metrics of winning if it's not battles? If it's time, fair enough. But so far, time has been on our side. And it's not our problem if you're on the other. Let's welcome tonight's guest.
Big period. That's a big period. Wow. A full episode and no bingo? Full episode of Gutfeld, no bingo? That's crazy. Hey, guys, check out Joe Maki's dates. Helium in Atlanta, Raleigh, North Carolina, Springfield in Mo, and Lawrence, Kansas. Joe Maki, yes. Oh, sauerkraut just getting shit on today.
Yes. Why wouldn't you feel that way?
Ivan Topkin says, Joe Mackey, a right-wing comic? No, I have no idea. All I know is that Joe Mackey writes all of these great Gutfeld jokes for Greg. Or he prompts the LLM to do it for him. I don't know.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. So the crew of the Artemis II is on their way home. Yeah.
Nice. What? How are we gonna? How is this? I can't see how this is gonna be a Democrat joke here. What date is this episode? Well, never forget. Says April 7th, 2026.
But before splashing down, the rocket will do a one full orbit around Joy Behar.
Nice. And there it is, Joy Behar. That counts as the view. She's so fat that she is a celestial body.
You know, when the astronauts were asked what's the first thing they're going to do when they're back on Earth, they said, take a huge dump.
And the poo jokes keep on coming.
President Trump also personally called the astronauts, where he expressed his disappointment, saying he preferred astronauts who land on the moon.
That's a cute little Trump dig. Remember, he said about John McCain, he prefers soldiers who are not captured in battle, right? And that's because Donald Trump is one of the highest ranking players of the game Minesweeper from Windows 98.
According to a new study, the number of words people speak every day has been falling for years by an average of 338 words per day. And no one's more excited than all men.
Women are annoying. Women are annoying. So true. That's the joke there. You know, we can all relate. You get home from a long day working at the data center, and you just want to sit back, crack 7 beers, and watch Gutfeld. And then your wife is just like, meh, 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 meh. And it's like, you know, you want to say, hey, go for a drive or something. Like, get out of the house. Leave me alone. But then you're like, fuck, if I let her drive, she's going to crash. It's just a real trap.
That's who applauded. A Caribbean Airlines crew helped a passenger give birth mid-flight. Officials say it marked the first time a male flight attendant saw a vagina.
Is it because they're gay? They're gay because is effeminate. I'm going to give that one too. Is effeminate because if you're a man, okay, you're supposed to be the pilot and the flight attendant. Actually the politically correct word is stewardess. They're like sort of the Hooters hot chicks. They wear like really tight, sexy uniforms, and they bring cocktails to all the salesmen who are on the plane, who are all smoking cigars and listening to the PBD podcast and university.com. So that's how it's supposed to be. And we're getting back to that. But during the Biden administration, during the woke years, men were allowed to be nurses. They were allowed to be stewardesses. They were allowed to be waitresses. It was quite a disaster. Everyone was confused. Children were sobbing. It was a disaster. Thank God Trump is home.
It's my favorite joke of the week. According to a...
Wow. Well, high praise for Joe Mackey.
Study, Gavin Newsom's rail project is now expected to cost $126 billion. But
oh my God, yeah, that is so much. That is so much money. And we ripped them out. There was already trains, right? We ripped them out so that white people could flee from black people and live way out in a new development in the suburbs, right? And now it's like, okay, if we have trains, then that means that you're expecting white people to be on the same train as people that aren't white. Ooh. And you're gonna pay $126 billion for that? Come on, Dems.
they hope to make up the money by raising the price of each ticket to $1 billion.
California. Exactly.
Police say legal loopholes are letting a couple drink, have sex, and defecate on the sidewalk in New York.
Okay. Which couple is this? Which couple is this? Is it going to be a couple as well? The Clintons is a good guess. Harry and Meghan. Bill and Hillary. A lot of people saying Bill and Hillary. But Obama and Michelle Laguar, you know, I think I might go with Laguar. I mean, some of you might be thinking, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't matter. It's funny.
What's the loophole? They can drink, have sex, and defecate on the sidewalk as long as they continue hosting Morning Joe.
I totally forgot about Morning Joe. Haven't seen them in a while. That's a lot of Joes on the bingo cards, eh? We got Morning Joe. We don't have Morning Joe, but we got Joe Biden, Joe Mackey, and Morning Joe. A lot of Joes. It's funny because, you know, these are very wealthy people. They would never be doing that. It's funny to imagine wealthy people doing filthy and unkempt activities.
The U.S. has experienced 24 earthquakes in the past 24 hours. In a related story, Rosie O'Donnell is visiting from Ireland.
Shit, I should have known. I didn't give myself time to guess that one.
This is a crazy story.
Laguar, I checked off whore.
California's workman's comp even covers ailments like erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, here I go. You're the one guy in the crowd. Yeah. Okay. Boner pills is disabled.
But who?
Lagwar, congratulations. We finally got our bingo here. We finally, and Shameless
Bingo!
Replay. Oh my God. Multi-bingos. This happens sometimes. The bingos pile up. And I think Bill Clinton is a very good guess here. So keep that in mind. I will come back to this joke right after our little bingo break here. Congratulations, Ivan Top Gun and Lagwar. Double bingos. Get ready for the loud bingo sound. Headphones off. Oh my God. DJ is so fast. That was so loud. 1 second. DJ. Come on. I'm trying to get it here, and it's just really glitching on me here. Okay. I try to keep clicking on it, and it just keeps telling me that I need to agree to a bunch of terms of service. Yeah, I understand. Okay, I would like, is there a way for me to pause this chat? There we go. Okay, I got DJ's link. Just edges out sauerkraut immediately. DJ must have like a special button, like a Jeopardy clicker, right there by the computer. Just boom! Okay. So I've got one. I believe Ivan Top Gun is legally entitled to the next one. Unless Ivan has already posted it. No. Okay. While we wait. Oh. Thank you, Ivan Top Gun.
You were put in a position.
Excellent. We got it. Now, let me get the bingo cards here. Bye-bye. Okay. Now, we are all set. We're all set. Bingo cards are out. Grab your bingo cards. And let's investigate Russell Brand, very funny comic, weighing in on dystopian England.
Kanye West, Ye, as he's now known, was set to be appearing at the Wireless Festival in the UK. Now he has been banned from entering the country.
A number of corporate sponsors, including the soft drink giant Pepsi, have withdrawn from the event. The rapper has released a song in praise of Adolf Hitler and sold swastika t-shirts.
Even that's not accurate. I suppose Heil Hitler is in praise of, because the word Heil is like celebrate, but he also says the N-word in it. I mean, it's not like Adolf Hitler would have gone, I like this song. Like, Hitler wouldn't have liked it, I don't think.
Oh, absolutely excellent accent. He's got, it's not like he says Heil. Russell Brand with the perfect German accent. Oh, I'm Hitler. I'm Hitler. Oh, I like this guy. Great stuff from him. Before we continue Russell Brand, I just want to share this with you guys. This is sort of like what I have in mind. A lot of you wondering sometimes, what am I going to do with all the donation money? This is what I have in mind. I hope you're inspired. But sort of like a visitor center, like a Bachelors of Music visitor center. Very similar styling to this. A very holy place. We'd have a big statue of Joe Rogan in the middle. The stone wall obviously will recede down, revealing a huge concert hall where me and Brian will perform music together. And then you've got all this different little building sculptures here. Of course, these will be different comics. You'll have Joe Rogan and Kevin Hart and Gabriel Iglesias and Tony Hinchcliffe, of course, there. And yes, something for the children. They can go to the Globe and they can see where each comedian is from, or location comedy Globe interaction. This will be a pic. This will just be, that'll be me, of course. You know, it makes me a little, you know, I'm a little embarrassed, a little uncomfortable celebrating myself so much, but I think that at minimum, maybe a couple dozen of these beautiful white marble statues of myself with sort of robes on, just, you know, to bless everybody. We'll have our wall of outreach initiatives, you know, where we provide free joke explaining to people in need. This of course will be in Austin, Texas, of course. Yeah, just down from the mothership. This is actually very similar to what the mothership looks like on the inside as well. And then, yeah, there'll be a big portrait of me as well here. There will be portraits of Brian too, but they'll be much smaller and just sort of tucked away. He would like it that way. There's be a portrait, of course, of me and Brian there. You can see. This would be us, just to let everybody know that, you know, it is a two-person effort. The golden bowls, very important, and of course the holy hot tub. Matthew Johnson is donating, sowing his seed for building the Bachelors of Music Visitor Center. Myles, would you allow Kanye to open for you, and would it depend on the venue? Well, of course I would. At any venue. Obviously, England has become very fascist. And that's what's really tricky, right? Because I think that, you know, borders should be rock hard, right? Borders should be hard. And you should only be allowed to let in the people that you should let in. But in the case of certain people, I think if you don't let them in, that's fascism. And by certain people, I mean like famous, successful people. If you don't let them into your country, that is totally tyrannical. But of course, if there's large amounts of poor people, they can't be let. You can't let them in because they're leeches, they're parasites. But famous people, of course, you have to. You have to. Hey, welcome. Give in music. Thank you for joining us. But yeah, so of course, Kanye. I think the dream Kanye opening would be at Madison Square Garden, of course.
I found this channel I like. It's called The Bachelors of Music and the Professional Joke Explainer. Myles Anderson. He goes through like Tony Hinchcliffe or other people's like specials and explains each joke. It's really funny.
I have to shorten that one. Thank you for subscribing, Given Music. And here's like a little comedy club on the side of the Temple Visitor Center that we would use for, you know, up and comers to do stand-up comedy or professional joke explainers to study. This is a prayer room. This is just for praying. Just for praying. Very clean. This is, of course, this is the... Yes, DJ knows what this is for. This is where you learn to fuck the stool. So you would have... this is where comedians can sit around, sort of a master class, and they can watch comedians fuck the stool. A beautiful thing. More of the lobby here. Wheelchair in the corner.
You're welcome to tug on it.
For bits, for doing bits. And here's another tasteful statue of me. Just letting you know you're welcome.
You're welcome to tug on it.
Yes, it's very inspiring. So your bits are well spent, guys. This is all going to come together very soon. We're in the pre-planning stage. We're in the pre-planning, so we're planning the plan. We're planning to plan the plan before we really start to go ahead with the plan. But it's
Poop
just
joke.
Yeah. And of course, this will be sort of a mock-up of the logo. You know, it won't say the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. They're very litigious. They wouldn't want that. But it would just be me with my arms open, robe on, and then it would say Myles Anderson, the professional joke explainer. And and then maybe just a tiny little Brian, like a little Brian on the bottom here, maybe with his hands outstretched like a small poor boy, waiting to receive explanations. Just, yeah, one nipple exposed, a tasteful nip. Anyway, just, it's a very personal thing. It's a very personal project for me, but I know that you guys would love it there. And, you know, you could probably, you know, rid yourself of all your finances and just put it all into the temple. You can stay there. You can stay. We're going to have a big bunkhouse. And, you know, as long as you stay and you adhere to our regimented schedule and our calorie regulated intake, you guys are going to really love it. You're going to really love it there. Anyway, what were you saying, Russell?
I think you don't like Kanye West at all. The point of creativity is to take you into new territories, or to celebrate beauty, or to bring you closer to God, or be godlike. Me personally, I don't reckon I would produce a song called Heil Hitler. It wouldn't be any good anyway. I don't have the incredible skill set that he has. But some people think that Kanye West is a once-in-a-generation artist.
Oh yeah, Kanye West is basically, you know, he's like Bach. He's like Oscar Peterson. He's like, this guy's like an unbelievable talent. He's just he's a bit eccentric.
And he's got a catalogue to back that up, I'd say. I also know that the intention of the culture is to strip away free speech and strip away creativity. They want banality. Banality is part of what they want. And I somehow feel that that's a bigger threat than hateful rhetoric, although hateful rhetoric is obviously by definition not good.
My only goal is to come to London and present a show of change, bringing unity, peace and love. I know words aren't enough. I'll have to show change through my actions. If you're open, I'm here.
Good statement. A proper response to that would be, yeah, okay, let's have it then. I think so, don't you? Let me know.
I think so. Don't you? I think so. God, he's so funny sounding. He doesn't have to say, I'm so jealous that Russell Brand never has to do any jokes, because it's just, he has the funniest Brexit accent.
No, in the comments and chat. I don't think we're going to improve this situation by ossifying our positions and settling down.
Ossifying? That's it. I don't know what that means.
And into camps of condemnation. It's really easy to condemn other people. It's not so easy.
Guy reads a lot of books. Russell Brand reads a lot of books. A lot of legal books. What is the definition of ripe? What does it mean? How to do a trial for rape?
Need to change yourself. It's exhausting. I've been working on it quite a lot in my own life.
We have had that news just in the past few seconds.
The news nowadays, like, you used to have to wait for someone on horseback to bring you like some parchment saying that, like, I don't know, a princess has been kidnapped or a moat had been transgressed. Now,
oh, a moat has been transgressed. Princess has been kidnapped. A moat has been transgressed. I mean, you can't use words like that and be a dumb guy. It's impossible. It's impossible. Guys, get your Gutfelds ready to go. We're back to bingo. Get your bingo cards. Oh, thank you, Sauerkraut. Prompting the bot. Get your bingo cards. Obtain them. Collect them. The bingo cards are being distributed. Okay, here we go. Let's finish off this boner pill joke. We had a lot of guesses it's going to be Bill Clinton, and I have to agree. Bill loves boners. That's why they call him Boner Bill.
Who hurts their penis at work? Well, besides me, that time I tried to do the weather with my penis.
What? Damn. I'm gonna say it's penis. He's a penis pervert there, and that's a Gutfeld self-burn. But is it though? Because his penis is huge, right? This is like, I mean, it's not huge. This is, this is slightly above average. I'm gonna say he fucks.
And finally, CBS announced The Late Show will be replaced by Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed.
Get wrecked. Stephen Colbert canceled. Shitty show. Not funny. Bad guy. Lib woke elite. Gutfeld going strong. 5 years in. Top of the ratings. Making money. Just Greg, Tyrus, Joe Mackey, and a large language model to write jokes. Bing bang bomb. Colbert. A whole band. Stephen Colbert himself. 300 writers. 400 set designers. 600, I assume, female soccer players.
Yeah. ABC, however, is claiming copyright infringement on their show Dogs Unleashed.
Dogs Unleashed. The View. They're ugly. They're ugly dogs. 47 late night host. Very good.
All right. Let's do a monologue. Wow, got quiet all of a sudden.
Gutfeld bombed.
So the Democrats have a new campaign strategy. Pretend they're not Democrats, or at least 2020 Democrats. Call it the Witless Protection Program.
DJ Chemics, yeah. Don Lemon not mentioned in 2 episodes. Pretty well. That's crazy.
Where they pick up and move away from the scene of the crime, hoping you don't recognize them from the last episode of To Catch a Predator. But 2020...
Oh. Yeah, because the Democrats are big-time pedophiles. Don't forget Epstein, Clinton, Democrats. Bill Clinton, Bill Gates. A lot of bills. Said they're perverts already.
20's hard to forget. Dem spent that year insisting America was rotten to the core, that the border was tighter than Tupperware, George Floyd was a hero, and COVID would wipe out a church service but couldn't touch a Black Lives Matter riot. No wonder they're hoping you don't remember a thing. They prefer a total blackout, the kind Kamala has after she wakes up with her pantsuit on backwards.
Hey, Kamala Harris is a drunk man. All reliable, right? All reliable. Is drunk. Yep.
But the thing is, we do remember, courtesy of a montage we stole from The Five.
The bill to form a commission to study.
Are you serious? Satirical Disco just got a bingo in like less than a minute and a half. Satirical Disco. Holy. Impressive display. Impressive. Very impressive. Wow. That's crazy. I'm gonna have a faster turnaround for the next bingo. That was wild. Okay, I'm gonna make the sound. Damn. I told it to not to. Okay, 1 second. I can fix this. Can I, though? I can. smart of me. Let's get back to some proper British comedy. You mean Russell Brand? You sure you guys want to see a hysterical? Okay. Elon did a hysterical roast. Okay, I'd love to explain why that's so funny. Perfect thumbnail yet again. The classic format: Benny Johnson, Elon Musk, just shitting their pants laughing at totally fucking insane Democrats and liberals. Always upset, never have a good time, always losing.
I just wish we could all get along like we used to in middle school. I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles and we'd all eat it, be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school? No, I just have a lot of feelings. Okay, go home. I'm sorry I laughed at you that time you got diarrhea at Barnes & Noble.
Okay. So the reason why that's funny is so that's from the movie Mean Girls, the movie that came out 30 years ago about a bunch of girls who are really mean to each other. And that's funny because they are giving, this is Swalwell, they're giving Swalwell a girl voice when he's very clearly a man. Classic joke. A man being a woman is just absurd. So that's the main laugh there. Great stuff from Benny Johnson. Let's hear this Elon joke.
Because this is a sex worker that Eric Swalwell is just manhandling here in bed. Obviously, this is not good. It wouldn't be good no matter what, but he's also married, he has children, and he's still doing this. It's called congressional privilege, sweetheart. Also, you'll notice there's a bunch of dudes in the room. So, yeah, maybe Eric Swalwell can can explain like what's going on here. This is Eric Swalwell just enjoying his time, knowing that the Congressional Slush Fund will pay for any sexual harassment allegations. So he won't be on the hook, but
3 guys, 1 girl. Okay. That's too many guys. That's gay.
Certainly, he will be on the hook for the public image fallout. There's no slush fund for that. It's official, Eric Swalwell has dropped out of the California governor's race after expose, incredible rape allegations, good riddance, loser, enjoy unemployment, also be supporting criminal indictments against you. So Eric Swalwell dropped out after, I mean, a truly breathtaking, and Democrats realizing that Swalwell's career was giving them power and not a threat to them. They didn't have any problem with him. That announced it was such a muddy field. Eric Swalwell politically inconvenient, or that all of this comes out. But anyway, Eric Swalwell, now the husband of an influencer, threatens a lawsuit against him. Everyone who supported him has now disavowed him, and it looks like it might be F you, no peace for you, resign, bitch, or you will be expelled. George, you're cooked. Let's look at Charlie.
George Santos, Riley Gaines.
Wouldn't you think it'd be the biggest story if Eric Swalwell had an extensive relationship with the Chinese Communist spy for 6 years, all while accusing Trump of collusion?
Charlie Kirk. Is that a post from Beyond the Grave, or is that just an earlier post? Did Elon remember to upload his consciousness before he died?
Always there if you need somebody to vent to. It was a great tweet. Resign from Congress, and it needs to happen immediately. This is interesting. This funded trip. Do the right thing. Recorded the. Let me just tell you. 2 complaints. A filmmaker from VHS. Example. Live out your pride. Good things to remind yourself of. And don't think that Democrats didn't care when he was a congressman. They have absolutely no. CNN can pat themselves on the back as much as they world.
What the?
It was a great tweet I saw this morning. It's like half Chinese flags lowered to half-mast after Eric Swalwell ends the campaign. Now he does, though, need to.
Oh, there's Elon Musk. Bro, you should definitely fight those false allegations, especially all the videos of you doing weird shit with hookers. Elon Musk he broke the internet with that one. And we got Nick Shirley. Look at all the all the stars.
Resign from Congress, and it needs to happen immediately. This is interesting. This Ruben.
Man, this is great. I need to be faster with my scrolling around. I shouldn't be watching videos. I should just be going right here to this feed and just sort of being like, Donald Trump over here. What he has to say. Over here for me. Okay, who's for me? Gutfeld. Roseanne Barr. Stay curious. Being rich. What it's like to be rich. That's cool. Dan Bongino. Made another video here. Romanian Summer. Another good video. A couple good videos with Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is here on the old screen that I have next to me here. Andrew Tate. Another 6-minute video there. No, I'll look at the sort of younger Tate with a bit more hair. Back then for flying first class, but that's very cool. Very neat. Very cool. Okay, back to bingo, guys. Back to bingo. How many we got? Way less than last time. Maybe it's because it's a short turnaround. Maybe people got complacent. Maybe. If you're on the toilet, get off that toilet. $17 players. All right, I'm just starting it. I'm just starting it. Now, where were we? Oh my God. Look at us, the guy from Marty Supreme. Look at this jacket. I need a jacket like this. So this is famous comedian. His name is Kevin O'Leary. He's very famous because he was on a lake and he was driving a boat super drunk and killed a guy. And then he made a deal with his wife to then say, hey, you should pretend you were driving, so because I'm the money maker. And what are the cops gonna believe? That a man fucked up driving this boat, or a woman? It's very clear. Don't let a woman drive a boat.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Yes.
I couldn't agree more. Good evening, everyone. So in order to rescue the American airman who was shot down over Iran, the CIA used a new tool called Ghost Murmur, which can detect a heartbeat from miles away.
Couldn't detect Joe Biden, though, because Joe Biden is dead. Joe Biden is a dead man. He's been dead for years, and the Democrats convinced us he wasn't dead. Come on, baby.
In other words, if this guy gets lost, he's screwed.
Amen. Amen. Joseph Hussein Biden. Easy life. Joe Biden, Myles predicted the joke, and he is old. That is always the joke. Other than he sometimes poos his pants.
The U.S. has pressured Iran into accepting a ceasefire, and everyone in America is asking the same thing. What will go down faster, the price of gas or this guy?
And Don Lemon comes flying back into the Gutfeld joke rotation. Congratulations, Don Lemon. Going down when you're Don Lemon means you're going to be sucking a dick. That's the joke. Just to explain. If there's
joke.
if there's any kids watching, and they don't know that yet, that's what that means, kids.
Iran claims they achieved a historic victory over the United States. They also claim Jesse Waters' hair is 100% natural.
Jesse Waters burn. Wow.
As part of the ceasefire deal, Iran says the U.S. must...
Was that a weird cut? What just happened there?
As part of the ceasefire deal, Iran says the U.S. must pay compensation for damages.
Okay, what? It's a war. It's a war, okay? America told you you're not allowed to have certain weapons, and you did. So now you got blown up. That's the rules, okay? Sometimes America says you're not allowed to elect certain leaders, and then you do, so the leader has to die. It's a very simple world we live in, okay? Where you do what America says, or you get vaporized, okay? Do you guys want to live free or not? Do you want to live free, or do you want to die hard?
Good luck getting that without a Jewish lawyer.
Do we have that's stand-up bingo? We have Jewish stereotype. The stereotype that Jewish people are lawyers. They're also doctors and accountants. One, it's just a classic stereotype of Jewish people working in professional professions so that they can control all the money in the world. That's just a very fun, classic stereotype that we all love and laugh a lot about. I'll say is race on that one.
According to recent reports, Iran's supreme leader is unconscious and unable to be involved in any decision-making.
Didn't stop one man, Joe Biden. I mean, 2 Joe Bidens? It can't be anything else, though. It can't be. It's Sleepy Joe.
Give him my number, said one woman.
Beautiful.
Minneapolis officials are considering lifting...
Isn't that such a cool thing that Gutfeld can make the same joke in less than 30 seconds and crowd loves it.
The ban on bathhouses that allows sex.
Is he going to do another Don Lemon joke? Is it going to be Biden, Lemon, Biden, Lemon? Is this... Now, this is... It could very much be... Or is it Bill Clinton? Or is this just regular sex? It's tough to say. I'm going to go with Lemon. DJ's going with Clinton.
Even better, you can bring the family.
And it's Ilhan Omar fucks her brother. Wow. That's amazing. That's great stuff. That's just wonderful to see. Ilhan Omar is a pervert.
Chick-fil-A fired workers who posted a video of themselves shaking their boobs while in uniform.
Boobs. Number 5. Who else has boobs? A fat Democrat? Boobs? Pelosi. Doctor. That's a good guess. Gary Nadler's also a good guess. Oh man.
In their defense, the customers ordered a chocolate shake.
Never mind. It's because it's a black lady joke. Because they're black. Very, very similar color to chocolate. And they're shaking their boobs. Okay. A grown or?
What?
27.
What? You people. 2 Arizona high school teachers are accused of sexual misconduct with the same teenage boy.
Okay. Did DJ Chemix call it? I think Greg only knows about your bingo tile sauerkraut. It's a conspiracy. So this is a classic joke. Greg Feld always makes that teachers fuck their students, but I don't know. I don't know how he's gonna figure this one out. Obviously, the joke is always when it's 2 female teachers fucking one of their teen students. That is awesome. So it's got to be awesome somehow. But how is it going to be awesome?
We went to the boy for comment, but sadly, he'd been high-fived to death.
Yeah, so we knew it was going to be awesome.
You know it's true. Tori Spelling, you remember her, she's doing fine after.
Tori Spelling. I'm going to give a little Gutfeld slip up on that one.
After a car accident, first responders reportedly said, "Oh no, she broke her face in the accident." Until realizing it was already like that.
69 is ugly.
And finally, Kate Jackson, Jacqueline Smith, and Cheryl Ladd reunited for the 50th anniversary of Charlie's Angels. Meanwhile,
The View.
SeaWorld also had a reunion.
Now, this is unbelievable. How did I know it was going to be? How? Do you know how I knew? Let me tell you how I knew. Okay? I saw a group of women together. And whenever I see more than 2 women together, that's The View. That's The View. I was going to say women are annoying on that one as well. That's what, so it was just, it's instinct. Sometimes I don't even have to hear the gut. I can image associate with Gutfeld jokes. Feels good.
Thank you so much for that warm applause. So, President Trump announced a double-sided ceasefire with
a double-sided. I've never heard that before, but I like the sound. It's like a baconator. Bacon on both sides of the ceasefire.
Ran last night. Yeah, a double-sided ceasefire, which begs the question, what the hell is a single-sided ceasefire? It sounds like something a speech therapist makes a brat with a lisp say 10 times. Single-sided ceasefire at the seashore. So will this ceasefire hold? Maybe, maybe not. Let's be honest, this truce is as temporary as my restraining order against Taylor Swift.
Gutfeld self-burn, but also Gutfeld fucks Taylor Swift. This is something that has been established in the Gutfeld canon.
Bitch won't leave me alone. But even a crappy ceasefire beats a civilization ending. Of course, you would know that from the media. Because when the ceasefire...
Yes. Of course, you wouldn't know that from the media. Of course, you wouldn't know that from the media. Greg, we don't watch the media here. We don't listen to it. We don't read it. We don't watch it. We here at Gutfeld Bingo, we only watch stand-up comedians. We only listen to podcasts on Rumble, and we only watch Gutfeld. So we know what you mean.
Fire was announced, their story changed faster than Trey Gowdy's hairstyle. And all those yakking jackasses who called Trump a maniac.
Yakking jackasses. That's a fun band name. Late night host. Who is included in commies?
for threatening destruction are now calling him a chicken for hitting the pause button.
Censored.
Will there be some who call it taco?
There will be some who will call it, taco. Right? Trump always chickens out, which is making way too light of it, but it is also a truth, which is that he makes giant threats that he does not follow through on.
Donald Trump just caved, backing down.
It's called negotiations, guys. Guys, it's called negotiating, okay? When I want, okay, let me just give you an example, right? I went to the Lamborghini dealership recently to look at it, getting a new Lamborghini, because my other one is it's almost a year old now. And I walk into the Lamborghini dealership, okay, and I walk up to the guy, the salesman, and I put a gun right into his forehead, and I say, "Give me this fucking car, or I will blow your brains all over this dealership." And the guy peed himself and started crying and trembling. And then I put and then he was like, just take the car, just take the car, just take the car. And then I put the gun away, and I didn't shoot. I didn't, and he said, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. And I said, well, how about you give me a good price? Just give me a good price. I put the gun away, and he offered me the Lamborghini, and he threw in a free air freshener that dangles from the mirror. He also offered me it came with a full tank of gas. Okay? That's negotiation. I do that for all things, okay? And Dems don't understand that's not chickening out, okay? If I had shot the guy, I would have been in big trouble, right? And then the police would have come. I would have had to shoot them, and then and then the next level of cops come, because then you get more stars, right? Then you get up to 6 stars. Now there's helicopters coming. Now there's SWAT vans coming. And now you gotta get to the safe house on the other side of Los Santos, and it's just a disaster. Haggling for milk at Costco, sauerkraut, exactly. Dems, they just pay whatever they're told the price is. You go in there and negotiate. Say, I get a full load of groceries at Costco. It's like, oh my God, this is a lot of money. I just whisper to the cashier. I say, I have put a bomb in this building. If you don't give me these groceries for free, I will explode the whole building with all of us in it. And they go, oh my God, well, I don't know how to do that on the machine. Sir, don't do it. And they start crying and getting upset. And then I'll be like, well, what can we do? Well, how can we make this work? And, sometimes they don't even give me a deal, but I've still negotiated. Anyway. We continue.
Down from his fake deadline.
This did not happen because of Congress, which barely made a whimper. This happened because of the force of the American people.
It was the Taco Tuesday of all Taco Tuesdays as our president decided not to drop the chalupa.
Nobody even understands that joke. So first, these dopes.
Get wrecked, Jimmy. Get wrecked. Gutfeld explaining that no one even understands the joke, and it's so true, right? I don't know how is that? I can't explain the joke. 52, Jimmy, I don't get it.
Say war is bad, but now I guess peace is worse. 1 minute Trump's a homicidal nuke-slinging maniac. The next, he's Tim Walz deserting the fight.
Tim Walz, famous draft dodger. 67. Wow, killed people. Yes. Tim Walz has his face like this because he's thinking about tampons all the time.
So what's that tell you? Could it be that they've learned nothing in the last decade and their hatred of Trump blinds them of any clear thinking? Or is it that they pretend they've learned nothing? It's called strategic ignorance. They pretend to know less than one does to avoid accountability for the
strategic ignorance. I like it, Greg. Elaborate.
Their own dumb thoughts. You see this a lot, this deliberate failure to grasp the obvious.
What do you mean by biological sex?
Woke.
What does woke even mean? Drag queen story hour? How is that sexual? And here it is again, an obliviousness to Trump's style, which demands clarification from us. Because we get it. We know.
Sweeps in. My dumb idiot wife bingos. Congratulations to both of you. Oh. Another double bingo. Wow. This has been a crazy bingo day. Bingo tiles stacking up.
Bingo!
Triple bingo. Holy. Congrats to all three of you. Wow. Okay. Thank you, my dumb idiot wife. Grab your link here. Very good. Schwepp, thank you. Oh, this one says this video isn't available anymore. Schwepp. What? Oh, what illegal things are you sending me? You might have to get a better link. Your link might be broken there. This is what I see. Okay, my dumb idiot wife, I got that one. Schwepp, I got that one. And Daniel DMC. Schwepp, you're a son of a bitch. Oh my, what an absolute alpha move. What an absolute
do comedy.
Alpha. DJ Chemix. That's what you do negotiation again, right? He's letting us know he is the one who knocks. DJ Chemix is the one who knocks. But he says, he's showing us that he could have easily won. But he gave it to Sauerkraut out of the Christmas spirit that he's showing on the stream. All right, I've got all three links, I believe, locked in. Thank you for playing, and I'll do one more quick turnaround bingo here. We got a lot of your videos to watch, and we've got one more episode of Gutfeld to go. What have I got here for us? World order's crumbling. U.S. imposes devastating blockade. Something. Tucker Carlson. JP Sears. Hassan Piker caught. And here's Hassan. The rich streamer, enemy of the show, enemy of us. Benny Johnson, that's our friend. Hassan, that is our enemy. Called me a nerd over 6 years ago now, and never let him live that down. He's got stacks of money. He's got champagne on a private jet. Classic communists. Right? A real communist would give away all their possessions to the nearest person that walks by their house. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this shirt. He's in the Anit Bellion name. Lyocilist. Socialb. Very good. And the dog is being electrocuted.
Man, you just love it when communists get exactly what they deserve.
And this is a Gutfeld, the Gutfeld joke, remember, about the communists staying in 5-star infinity pool hotels in Cuba while all of Cuba is without power and food. So it's like, you guys should turn the power on. But you're going to just go, and this is what I love about the right-wing comedy averse, right? Is that across dozens of channels, all of the same things are being said. It's perfect vertical integration, right? It's like the Apple ecosystem. And it's like a, you know, you enter and everything is seamlessly connected. and you just know you're in for a good ride. Cuba doesn't have a winning mindset. Exactly, 3256. You get it. Sauerkraut, also, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to Daniel DMC. Sauerkraut has given 42 gift subs in this channel. Thank you so much, Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut deserved to link a link. Thank you, DJ, for your sacrifice. I mean, we should just get the bingo started, honestly. Let's see, how many we got for bingo? Let me check the bingo numbers. Wow. Not very many. 15 for bingo. 16 for bingo. I know it's a tight turnaround. Don't be distracted by this, by what I say and do. The stream is not about that. The stream is about bingo. 20 players. Excellent. Thank you for playing, everybody. Bingo cards getting locked in. Lagwar barely made it. Space Station Willie got it. Last second. Flying in, grabbing a bingo card. All right, let us finish this final episode of Gutfeld. I know.
Yep. I know. It's never going to get better than this. Kind of sad.
The Dogmanu says, can you move the card? LOL. I know I've asked this before. By move the card, what do you mean? Should the card be where my head is and my head should be down by where the card is?
Actually. Good evening, everyone. So
I have no idea. If I moved the card, it would crash. It would crash OBS, probably Twitch, and it might knock out the Western Seaboard. This is still a never forget feature presentation. Yes.
Police are investigating a woman's disappearance after her husband said she fell off the boat.
Okay, this is just a woman is annoying. She's a classic wife. Getting tossed overboard for nagging too much. Come on. I've been talking about Bill Clinton.
His boat. Suspicion grew when officers learned the boat is named My Wife's a Bitch.
And what? I mean, I'm gonna give that to me. My wife's a bitch. I pretty much called it. We knew. Cheers, boys. Cheers, guys. To wives and girlfriends, may they never mate.
Poop joke. Hundreds of oil tankers are still backed up and waiting to move through the Strait of Hormuz.
Okay. Oil tankers backed up, waiting to move through the Strait of Hormuz. Just like a bunch of poo that wants to be dumped through Jerry Nadler's asshole. Let's see.
Have you tried lubricant? Asked one man.
You know, Close. Close. Right? It was the joke did involve an anus. But it was in the gay sex context, not the poo context. All right.
As the Artemis II space capsule streaks towards Earth, NASA warns intense friction will make re-entry.
Damn, Greg, slow down. Intense friction making re-entry difficult. Look at his face. Look at Greg. Intense friction. It might be another Don joke. DJ, that's a pretty good guess.
Dangerous. Have you tried lubricants? Asked one man.
DJ. Very good instinct. And Greg is not pleased with himself for that one, but he couldn't resist. He couldn't resist. Chat predicted the joke. Number 10. Excellent job, DJ. And you know what? I'll give you penis on that one as well.
I'm done.
Beautiful stuff.
New York Mayor Zohran Mamdani plans to raise taxes on wealthy whites.
Wow. Of course, because he wants to start a race war against the good white folk who make this country possible.
To fund his racial equity plan. This is meant to complement the city's current wealth transfer plan.
From people who work for a living to lazy parasites.
Mugging.
Oh, mugging. No, never. Nope.
Lawyers for Sean Diddy Combs claim his freak-off orgies were just amateur porn protected by the First Amendment.
Hunter Biden, Bill Clinton. Who's it going to be? DJ Chemex, good instinct. Bill Clinton, we got Clinton. Sauerkraut says more lube. Oh, man, if he did Don Lemon again.
And they cite the case of Johnson versus Enormous Johnson.
More penis jokes. Johnson is a nickname for penis. Penises have many nicknames, and Johnson is one of them.
A 95-year-old woman from South London has broken 5 age group world records for swimming.
Old. Who's going to be old?
And they plan to give her a medal if she ever comes back.
Okay. The joke is that she swam away, and she's and that's okay. Maybe because she's old and confused. Yes.
Another government scientist has disappeared, bringing the total to 9 missing scientists.
Hillary Clinton, why you've been killing all these scientists? Is it because they're getting close to solving the Clinton virus?
Police suspect foul play, saying all the missing scientists have one thing in common. They failed to find a cure for cankles.
And there's Hillary killing people. Okay, not bad. Not bad. An odd setup. Odd setup, but the punchline was predicted.
We're just looking at patterns here, people. IBM has come up with a new high-speed chip that can complete an equation in 12 billionths of a second.
That billionths is a big word, Greg. We all would have fucked that one up. This is going to be a joke about Asians. It's got to be. Math? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Here's Chip.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in to Jokes Predicted Live. We should really change it to Jokes Predicted. Thank you, Sauerkraut. Oh, feels good. Feels good.
And finally, a new study shows that gardening is good for your brain. That's why I spend so much time with my hose, said one man. Very slow, huh? All right, drink some water. It's tasty tonight.
Cheers, Greg.
So while we focus abroad on Iran, the real forever war is happening here. I'm talking about wokeness. We might think it's dead, but really it's alive and thriving. It reminds me of the time we buried Grant.
Yeah, man. Greg, really, it's been 10 years and it's without a fail, every subject of his rant, woke, liberals, the media, the woke, the liberals, Trump's doing a good job, the woke, liberals, the media, Trump's good, the media, Trump's good. Some people would say it's repetitive. Some people would say repetition is the making of a great joke.
Grandma, early. Boy, what's wrong with you people?
Bombed.
Listen to this from New York Magazine writer Brock Collier talking about how it's only intensified. You get extra credit if you don't puke.
It feels like more fraught and policey than ever in my social circles. Yeah. There's like a slight fascistic thing about the way of what we're doing. Like, can you say you didn't like this movie? Can you say that you like Lana Del Rey? Oh, but wait, she dated a cop a couple of years ago. Like, can you like her? And she has trad wife aesthetics. Like, all sharing on Instagram, like who exactly you should rank in the New York elections. And if you don't rank it exactly that way, then get out of this circle. In some corners of the world, I think woke is more alive than ever, and it's getting more intense.
Actually, I think I had my first period while listening to that. No offense, but what a waste of the name Brock. That's the least Brock I've ever seen. But it's true, as the walls close in, cornered animals are often the most dangerous. I know this from shooting invasive feral hogs from my helicopter. Nice, which explains why Joy Behar now wears orange.
The View.
Because wokeism is like any cult. They only increase the awfulness when they feel threatened. That's why Jim Jones led to mass suicide.
Jim Jones, the original Democrat.
And why Nirvana led to the Foo Fighters. Thank you. Fact is, as sane people leave, the leftovers congeal into something more extreme, like baked on grease. When Pete Hegseth noted that we leave no man behind, MS Now's leftover, Lawrence O'Donnell, had this to say.
The general knows, unlike Pete Hegseth, that could have been a woman they were trying to rescue, and it might be a woman the next time.
Sorry, Larry, but Pete knew for sure the pilot was male, which is more than I could say about my thoughts on Chris Hayes.
Dems.
And trust me, if there's a broad, Hegseth will find her.
Misgendered.
That's crazy. I wouldn't even have come up with O'Donnell's observation as a joke because it's too on.
O'Donnell. I was almost going to say Chris O'Donnell, Rosie O'Donnell. Bit of a connection there. Epstein files. Nobody knows. Congratulations with the bingo. Gordo, SF81, rounding out the end of Gutfeld Bingo Monday. Before we move peacefully but strongly to the viewer video segment. Thank you, everybody, for playing. We now move on to our viewer videos. And what's our day trader? Travis Gravity, I believe you're the top day trader today. Travis Gravity, would you like to link a link? Congratulations. There it is. Travis Gravity, thank you. Oh, yeah. Sauerkraut, thank you for pointing out. We got a $10 US gift. And we got the 10 gift subs as well. Are you here? Rainbow Run. I believe this is the top donator in Twitch, and 10 USDs from Audio Bungalow. I will wait for the edit. If you're here, let me know. If not, Travis Gravity, I already got his link ready to go. Going once, going twice. Okay. It is settled. Thank you all so much for your donations. Let's get to these viddies. And then acting. Thank you. Look at it. You can tell. She's upset. Thank you for that one. Very wacky accents. Should have turned the captions on. They are white. This is a very white airport. White airport. White clothes. White women. Man.
To defend yourself, what would come out? Would it be the jiu-jitsu training or would it be the Jersey in you?
The gun, bitch.
The number of people that will have a grandchild right now is significantly lower than it ever has been before.
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What the fuck's it got to do with me? I don't give a fuck.
Worried about global warming.
What the fuck's it got to do with me? Oh, fucking Joey fucking Diaz. Joe. I don't give a fuck. Okay?
In LA.
Oh, yeah, I can't sleep at night. What do I give a fuck? Global warming. It's fucking 44 degrees this morning. Work to me is...
Fucking global warming. It's fucking cold outside. 44 degrees is not very hot in America. Okay? 44 Italian sausage fucking degrees.
You gotta do something. You ever meet somebody that don't do nothing? You
Yeah.
meet somebody, they don't do nothing. They don't do nothing.
Like
They don't date. They don't do drugs. They don't play checkers. They don't do nothing. How long do you like those people for? You don't. I like people with a little bit of edge to them. They got to do something. If you tell me I don't like alcoholics, but I love heroin, I'm in. If you tell me you suck toes for breakfast, I'm in. You got to do something. I blew this
Amen.
fart, Joe Rogan.
You gotta do something. Don't forget that. What have I said? Chat. What are you guys fucking doing? Are you guys sucking toes? Are you guys getting fucked up? Let me know how many guys. How many of you in the chat are getting fucked up tonight?
That was so bad. Right? We were on a bus and people started running, you know, the school buses? People started running to the windows, right? To swing down the bus windows. And the teachers were going, oh my God, he's changing flavors. But the way...
You were put in a position.
Oh. This is the #1 moment. Let me go back to this one again.
Swing down the bus windows, and the teachers were going, oh my God, he's to swing down the school bus on a bus, and people started running, you know, the school buses? People started running to the windows, right? To swing down the bus windows, and the teachers were going, oh my God, he's changing flavors. But
what does that mean?
You were put in a...
This fart, Joe Rogan, that was so bad.
This fart.
Right? We were on a bus, and people started running, you know, the school buses? People started running to the windows, right?
Okay.
To swing down the bus windows, and the teachers were going, oh my God, he's changing flavors. But
Okay. Okay, so Joey Diaz farted so bad that all the kids are trying to open the bus windows, and all the teachers are being like, "That's Stinky Diaz, and he must be changing flavors."
Poop joke.
That's a poop joke right there, Ivan Topkin. Exactly. Very bada bing. Thank you. Oh. This is Iron Man. Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. in this outfit. This is preliminary Iron Man. Holy fuck. That is that's a New Jersey tough suit right there. Damn. I like that. Yeah, that guy could open the Strait of Hormuz. Uh-oh, not the laptop. No. Don't spill it on the laptop. No. No. No.
I'm not ready for this.
Why is he's smashing all the laptops? This guy gets you lots of. God, those laptops getting fucked up. You fucker. I can't play that one till the end of the stream. You son of a bitch. Demonetizing me on my own stream.
And I play music, and people often ask, well, do you ever combine the two in your act, you know, like a viola comedy combo show? And I usually say no, because I'm not a hack. But enough people asked that I've decided to humor them, so I have this ongoing experiment I've been doing where I play a little viola, and then I do a little stand-up, and we just see how it goes together, all right?
Viola is the larger violin, more masculine violin. Classic Bach.
I was seeing an Italian guy for a while.
Very smart to learn a small portable instrument like that.
It was fun. Whenever he ate pussy, he would just go, it doesn't taste as good as my ma's.
Classic joke. Myles, are you forgetting the comments? Yes, I'm forgetting the comments.
I hate when people show me pictures of their kids. Yeah. It's like, we get it. He's missing. Move on.
One-liners and playing an instrument. Very, very Zach Galifianakis. Very Dimitri Martin. Classic formula. Again, if you're going to do musical comedy, learn a small instrument that you can carry with you on the public transit. Very good. Can anyone in the chat name that Bach cello suite? Because that was a cello suite on the viola. Very controversial. I think a lot of people wouldn't get that subtext there. Playing a cello suite on the viola, the crowd already sets up the tension for the jokes. It is hard to bring a Steinway to a show. Roseanne Barr. Oh, God.
Right now?
stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch, where so gallantly
Hand on your heart. Amen. Yes, one of Johnny Carson's favorite comedians, Roseanne Barr, singing the national anthem. You know that they play that every day on the aircraft carrier that is currently blockading the Strait of Hormuz. They play Roseanne screaming the national anthem for all the sailor boys to get them full of blood rage before the morning. Very good.
Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Bake TV. I'm your host, John Kilduff,
dear
and we try
God.
to do everything possible that we can possibly do. Today, I'm going to shave. I'm in need for a shave, so I'm going to try to shave here. Kind of get your face wet with some water, okay? So we're going to do that, and just put some foam up here on our face, okay? Put that around there.
Dangerous.
And we'll just start shaving, huh? But let's not forget about painting, because we like to paint. So let's try to paint something over here. Okay, put some, clean that off here. Oh, I'm gonna do a portrait of myself today. So here we go. There we go, 5 miles an hour here.
And now this is the kind of productive morning you should be doing. If you have a founder mindset, if you have a CEO mindset, this is how you should start your day. There's not a single calorie being wasted here, right? He's stimulating his brain. He's also he's looks maxing, and he is optimizing his cardio.
Okay, I'll just do a face. There's a face. Use a big brush if we can. Okay, there's the shaving cream on my face. Okay, there we go. Oh, well, it's a little rough. It should have hot water if you can. Try to use hot water. Okay, we'll get some eyebrows on there. Ouch! This is not feeling too good. Let's clean that up a little bit more. We can do it all. It is possible to do it all. Everything's possible. Just keep going and doing it. Ouch! A little hard. Get the warm water would be better, guys. Warm water. Let's get the nose in there. The eyes. Okay. There we go. There we go. We did it all. We did it all at once. Okay, guys. We'll see you next week on Let's Bake TV. Until next time, over and out.
I don't think he did it all. He didn't finish shaving. That was a very good shave. Very good stuff. But could also add please just spell listening. Very good stuff. Oh, you fucker. Okay, so this link is a joke from over 20 years ago called Rick Rolling, okay? This is back in the very first days of the internet. Again, we're talking decades and decades ago. You would prank someone by saying, here's a really cool link, and it would link to this video, which is of Rick Astley, rest in peace, a singer, pop artist from the early 1900s. Never going to demonetize you, never going to let you post this. Yes, this is going to nuke me. 1.7 billion views on this video. That is Gringo Poppy explained numbers. Wow. Whoever did this to me, this is you're on the blobby list. What should I I don't really have a musical outro here. I can't do I'm afraid if I do this one, I'm going to be toast. I'm too scared. Musical stuff on YouTube is a disaster. I will never financially recover. You want to do Wonderwall, Miles? You know what I'll do? I wonder if I can find this. There we go. The cello suite on the cello. Thank you so much for watching Gutfeld Bingo. Please, Sauerkraut, if we don't see you in the future streams, good luck on your quest. If you guys need to know, Sauerkraut is heading down to the Strait of Hormuz to open the fucking strait himself. So if we see those oil prices come back down, we'll know it was Sauerkraut. Thank you for your service. We will see you in the next stream on Friday. Good game, everybody. See you in the next one.
Poop joke.
You're welcome to tug on it.